Good morning. I hope everyone is doing well. This is Jay, and it is morning time, and I am on my way to QT. So I hope you all are doing well. I want to say hello to no friends on YouTube. You know that's right. What's up, Tampa Red? What's up, Darcina Denise? What's up, Allie and Wonderland? What's up, Ari? What's up, Darnisa Denise? What's up, Jay Parrish? What is up? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? CDP, I see you. Well, you all, let me start off by saying last night was interesting. It was just a lot going on last night. So I'm going to start backwards. Uppity, Billet Boy, Vivian. I was half asleep during that event, but it was it was the and China White. Let me not forget China White. It was the hoarding and the place was it was different. Uppity felt that she needed to come on camera. She should have stayed off, but she felt it wasn't good. So we'll put it that way. She got a lot of feedback from the audience, not only the panel but from the audience. So that was a lot. That was a lot. Then we had Brian Rowe, this guy named Jay, Catherine Powell, Rainy TV came on. And can I say this? I'm really not serious when I do what I do on YouTube. I'm not. People love for me to go off or seem like I'm inconsiderate because it brings up ratings. It does what it does. I am really not fighting over religion. Um, but let me say this: no one is trying to make the word fit nothing. It's just to the point where people don't want to invest the time and really look into the context of the word. And people act like context is a bad word. All context is looking at every piece of that scripture, not proof texting. So a lot of people proof text and think that the word is what they say because they proof text. But when they really get into it, it's really not a lot of stuff that they say. But again, you cannot tell people that who really have no desire to know anything except what they know. So I don't argue with that. Brian was a little bit mad at me because I started talking about Watchtower affairs. He started talking about the Catholic Church. I'm no means Catholic, but I had to remind him that the Watchtower is having a scandal with child endangerment, if you will, in Australia. So I just think it's very odd that he would want to point the Catholic Church out, but yet the Watchtower, better known as the Jehovah Witnesses, are having big issues in Australia. No big whoop. Um, and I just truly believe that every walk is personal. Uh, Now I had let Jay down because again, I didn't feel like it was the appropriate time or place to talk about what Jay was wanting to talk about. But when I let him back up and he wanted to pray for Brian, then we got a little tense in the room. So I thought that was very interesting. It seemed like Roe is Brian's kryptonite. So whenever Honest Roe comes up, or Honest Roe, I guess, trolls or clowns Brian, it gets real tense. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but it gets very, very tense. So I just noticed those things last night. I think they were very interesting. And yeah, Queen Tulsa was very reserved last night. because Brian was really coming after her, and that's the whole thing. How are you gonna come after Tulsa, but you gay? And it's almost like, well, my sin is not bigger than hers. So, and I'm like, are you serious? So I look at that kind of stuff, and I do see self hatred as well, because my thing is God's love is for all, and God's deliverance is for all. And I just think that I see eye to eye on some things, but some things we don't see eye to eye when it comes to Scripture. That to me personally. So it is what it is. What y'all saying? Y'all know friends on YouTube. Um, you know, the dress, the looks. Brian is not the only person obsessed with Muff, but I just think it's interesting. I'm not trying to compare myself to a stud lesbian because I know who I am as a man. Even as a gay man, I'm not trying to compare myself to a stud lesbian. Now, I respect the stud lesbian and the trans men. And trans men, to me, are men. I treat them as such. But I don't overindulge myself in the affairs of other people. And I just thought it was very interesting that they were trying to prove themselves. Really, boys just sitting there laughing. But it is what it is, you all. It is what it is. I am enjoying the show. I'm enjoying what the shows are evolving into. Um, I know that there are a lot of people who are angry. I don't know why they're angry. I don't know why, but all I can say is keep me in prayer. Um, Let me see, Dora, you got a couple of days. I think we're at day 2. So I'm going to start ignoring her and some more content creators because it seems like they want people's attention. And I don't have time or the effort or the energy to be trying to go at people because I'm busy trying to feed into the show and to make sure that the show is what it needs to be. And I'm not trying to make anybody else's show what it do. I mean, I gave people that 1,000 for a gift. Do I still have to continue to bless people? I mean, really? That's how I see it. What else is going on? What y'all saying in here? It is very much entertainment. It was very much insane last night. So anyway, Uppity was herself, and it was interesting. Um, I just think Uppity's logic is interesting as well. You know, everybody ain't been touched, and just because you got touched doesn't turn you to gay. And that's why I keep on telling her there are many people in that same Catholic church Brian was railing against who are not gay, got married, had children, never, ever wanted to have anything with a man. So everybody is dying. Anyway, moving right along. Can I say this though? Well, Rennie TV, it wasn't that time, and my thing is, Rennie, I'm not in, I'm not interested. I'm gonna put it this way. I'm gonna be really real. I'm not interested in people who just quote scriptures with their meaning and logic behind it without any lexicon or uh, etymology of the word. I'm not going there, and it's not even about the seminary. But why? Why? If you're not going to look at certain words and meaning, if you're not going to look at the historic context of it, why? Because all I'm going to be doing is arguing with somebody who just read something and say, well, this is what it said. So I'm like, why even bother? I mean, some people may want to, but I just didn't see the need, to be honest. To be honest, I did. And I don't think I'm better than man. I just didn't see the need to sit there and argue and do all of that. I didn't see the need, to be honest. So my thing is, do some study. I don't want to argue with people for the sake of argument. I mean, if you haven't done your due diligence, then why? Because whatever I say, you're gonna say, "Oh no, you're trying to make the word what you know." No, I'm telling you what the word actually says. So yeah, I just have little time for it, and that's for anybody, to be honest. Even some of these pastors, and it's not because I think I'm better, but you just get tired of arguing with people who don't really want to look at. I mean, the basic word meaning, so we can have a really decent conversation about it. Yeah. So that's why I pretty much dropped it. Mm-hmm. It's not that you think you're better than fools, and you think you're better than people. You think you went to seminary. No, I took time to really study and look at the scriptures in context to make sure if I teach it, I am not doing a disservice to people and I'm not doing a disservice to myself. A lot of you all are indoctrinated with these dogmas, and you can only see the word through a Baptist lens, or you can only see a word through the Kojic lens, or a word through the apostolic lens. I just want to see the word in the lens of context, the lens of historical relevance. That's how I want to see the word. I want to see the word in all the nuances that I need to see it in, period. And I don't think anything is wrong with that. Yeah, ZX was trying to come up last night. I'm like, nope, don't got time. So at least Jay got on. ZX didn't even get a chance. I ain't got time for that either. So, I know how you feel about me. So again, we don't have anything to say. So it was like, okay, baby, up and it was given once upon a time, Jesus. Once upon a time, Jesus met this lady. She cleaned his feet with her hair. Then the king moved to a tower, and Jesus had to get to the tower. And he said, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, throw your hair down. And Jesus was climbing up Rapunzel's hair. Okay, I mean, that's what she was given. Maybe it was not enough that John Amos was the first black president, but now Jesus is Prince Charming. Once upon a time. Okay, okay, okay. And the three little pigs was in the Bible because when the man cast the demon out the pigs and they ran in the water, the three little pigs survived. And they built their home in East Jerusalem. We don't know them stories yet though, but I think it's in the book of Esthines. Okay, yeah, the book of Esthines, the book of Tobiah. I think I think it's in them lost books. Baby, she was tearing me up with. I'm like, girl, where you going with this, man? Where is you going with this? Oh my God! But then Vivi came up, child. I didn't know Vivian was gonna do all of that. I'm like, my God, today Vivian came for violence, baby. She came for violence. I'm like, okay. Excuse me, you all. I don't really have that much to say. I'm gonna drop this link and then I'm gonna move on because I probably need to listen to some news. But I just want to kind of let y'all know that about last night. It was very interesting. A virgin since she was 19. 10, 10 people in the family, child. I mean, 8 is enough, but maybe they got 9 and 10. Child, poke up at it. What else y'all talking about? Yes. Well, look, y'all. Look. I'm getting ready to go watch the news. I'm gonna come back later on. I just need to go ahead and get my coffee and what I need to do. I am just exhausted. That situation last night had me up, so I really didn't need to come on too long. But I just want y'all to know that I was on, and I'm gonna be coming back later on. So yeah. Oh baby, I don't know. I don't know why he thought he could hit my channel. But anyway. But look, y'all, I gotta go. I will talk to y'all a little later on. Peace and love. Bye.